If you love football predictions, results, and in-depth analysis, smash the like button, subscribe to the Football Leaks, and turn on notifications so you never miss a kick. Liverpool 4-2 Bournemouth. The season opener at Anfield was a showcase of Liverpool's attacking firepower but also a reminder of their defensive vulnerabilities. Hugo Ekitike opened his account with a composed finish, followed by Cody Gakpo's sharp strike, a debut goal for Federico Chiesa, and the ever-reliable Mohamed Salah adding his name to the scoresheet. The fluidity in Liverpool's attack was dazzling. Salah's movement, Chiesa's energy, and Gakpo's positioning caused constant problems for Bournemouth. However, Liverpool's high defensive line was repeatedly exposed. Antoine Semenyo capitalized twice, exploiting the gaps behind Alexander-Arnold and the centre-backs. Both goals highlighted a pressing issue Klopp has yet to fully solve: transitions when possession is lost. Despite the 4 goals scored, conceding 2 at home to a mid-table side raises doubts about consistency. For Bournemouth, the positives came from Semenyo's sharpness and their courage to press high. Yet defensively, they were too open. Liverpool walk away with 3 points and a thrilling spectacle, but questions remain about their defensive solidity. Aston Villa 0-0 Newcastle. At Villa Park, 2 European hopefuls cancelled each other out in a tactical battle that offered plenty of grit but few moments of real danger. Aston Villa were reduced to 10 men after Conce's dismissal, yet showed resilience, particularly from their new goalkeeper, who pulled off crucial stops. Their compact shape frustrated Newcastle, who struggled to create without a focal striker. Newcastle dominated possession after the red card, but their build-up was too slow. Wingers failed to stretch Villa's defense, and midfielders rarely penetrated the final third with conviction. For all their control, they registered few shots on target. Villa, meanwhile, played on the counter and nearly stole it with a late chance. Positives for Villa include defensive organisation and mentality after going down a man. Negatives are clear too: the lack of cutting edge in attack. Newcastle's positives lie in control of territory, but their inefficiency in front of goal and lack of imagination will concern Eddie Howe. Both sides leave with a point but with questions about their ability to challenge the top 4. Tottenham 3-0 Burnley. Tottenham made a statement in North London. From the start, their pressing game suffocated Burnley, forcing turnovers in dangerous areas. Richarlison, the standout performer, grabbed 2 goals with predatory instincts, while the midfield's quick passing kept Burnley constantly on the back foot. The Spurs system looked sharp, fluid, and aggressive, a sign that their attacking identity is becoming consistent. Defensively, Tottenham were rarely troubled, though Burnley managed a few half chances. Burnley's main issue was their inability to deal with Tottenham's pressing traps. They lost the ball repeatedly in their own half, gifting Spurs control. Manager Vincent Kompany has work to do. His team looked naive in build-up and were punished. For Tottenham, this result boosts confidence. Richarlison's form, the pressing structure, and a clean sheet are all positives. Burnley, meanwhile, must adapt quickly if they are to survive. This match highlighted the gulf in experience and quality between a top 6 contender and a newly promoted side. Sunderland 3-0 West Ham. What a return for Sunderland. Their first Premier League game in years lit up the Stadium of Light. The Black Cats played with intensity, pressing high and moving the ball vertically at speed. Goals came from coordinated attacking moves that West Ham could not live with. The crowd played its part too, roaring with every tackle and adding to the energy on the pitch. West Ham were poor. They looked sluggish, their midfield lacked balance, and defensively they were torn apart by Sunderland's energy. Attacking-wise, they created very little, with Bowen isolated and Antonio ineffective. David Moyes will worry about his team's slow tempo and lack of urgency. For Sunderland, positives abound: a dominant performance, attacking cohesion, and a clean sheet on debut. Negatives were few, though defensively they may face tougher tests ahead. West Ham, however, left with a damaging defeat that raises serious concerns early in the season. Brighton 1-1 Fulham. At the Amex, Brighton once again showed their ability to dominate possession, carving out multiple chances through their intricate passing. Their goal came from a well-worked move that reflected their tactical identity: patient build-up, third-man runs, and a smart finish. For long stretches, it seemed they would secure 3 points. But Fulham were resilient. Despite being second best for most of the game, they stayed in it, defending compactly and waiting for their moment. That moment came in stoppage time, when Rodrigo Muniz equalised. Fulham's late goal reflected their persistence and belief, a key trait for mid-table survival. Brighton's positives lie in control and creativity, but their inability to kill games off remains a problem. Fulham's positive was their mentality, turning a near-certain loss into a draw. Both teams lead with lessons. Brighton must be more ruthless, Fulham must improve consistency across 90 minutes. Wolves 0-4 Manchester City. This was Manchester City at their devastating best. Holland scored twice, showcasing his clinical finishing, while Cherki and Reinders added flair with spectacular strikes. City's pressing suffocated Wolves, and their speed in the final third was unstoppable. Pep Guardiola's men controlled every phase of play, pressing, possession, and transitions. For Wolves, it was a nightmare. Their defensive structure collapsed repeatedly, leaving spaces that City exploited mercilessly. They lacked bite in midfield and rarely tested City's goalkeeper. For Wolves fans, this was a sobering reminder of the gulf between their side and the champions. Positives for City include Holland's sharpness, the seamless integration of new signings, and defensive solidity. Negatives? Virtually none. Wolves' only positive was the fighting spirit of their fans who stayed vocal until the end. A humbling start for Wolves, a warning to the rest of the league from City. Chelsea 0-0 Crystal Palace. Chelsea dominated territory but lacked creativity in the final third. Despite controlling possession, they created few clear chances. Their build-up was patient but predictable, allowing Palace to maintain defensive shape. Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer worked hard but were too easily contained. Crystal Palace deserve credit. They were disciplined, compact, and resilient. Their midfield battled tirelessly, and the defense blocked crosses and passes into the box. Palace also threatened on the break, though without precision. Positives for Chelsea, defensive stability, as they were rarely threatened. Negatives, lack of penetration, reliance on possession without end product. Palace's positives, excellent defensive shape and mentality. Negatives, limited attacking ambition. A stalemate that left Chelsea frustrated and Palace satisfied. Nottingham Forest 3-1 Brentford. Forest were decisive. They pressed Brentford high and exploited defensive errors with rapid counter-attacks. Their goals came from incisive movements and clinical finishing. The City ground roared with approval as Forest played with purpose and aggression. Brentford were disappointing. They struggled to handle Forest's direct play, losing battles in midfield and being exposed in transitions. Their attack lacked sharpness, with Toney isolated and little support from wide players. For Forest, positives, attacking cohesion, clinical finishing, and energy. Negatives, occasional defensive lapses that better sides could exploit. Brentford's positives were few, resilience in spells and work rate, but overall it was a worrying performance. Manchester United 0-1 Arsenal. A heavyweight clash that highlighted contrasting trajectories. Arsenal struck early through Ricardo Calafiori, capitalizing on a United defensive error. From then on, they controlled the game with maturity. Arsenal's midfield dictated tempo, while their defense shut down United's forwards. It was professional, disciplined, and confident. United looked disjointed. Their attack lacked fluidity, Rashford and Garnacho isolated, and midfield transitions were slow. Defensively, they conceded cheaply and failed to recover. Positives for Arsenal, tactical discipline, control, and composure. Negatives, missed chances to kill the game earlier. United's positives, glimpses of individual talent. Negatives, lack of cohesion, defensive errors, and attacking inefficiency. Arsenal's win at Old Trafford sends a statement, United's loss raises big questions. Leeds 1-0 Everton. Elland Road erupted as Leeds returned to the Premier League with a victory. The Whites pressed aggressively, suffocating Everton in the first half, limiting them to just one touch inside the box. Their intensity and energy were the story, every duel was contested with passion. The match was decided by a controversial penalty. A handball from Tarkowski was deemed punishable after VAR review, despite protests. Lucas Nmecha converted calmly in the 84th minute, sending fans into ecstasy. Leeds showed resilience, holding firm in the closing stages against Everton's late surge. Everton's substitutions improved them. Grealish and Dewsbury Hall added creativity, and they created chances late on. But finishing let them down. Moyes' frustration was clear in his post-match reaction, criticising the decision and his side's lack of efficiency. Positives for Leeds: defensive intensity, resilience, and Nmecha's confidence on debut. Negatives: over-reliance on pressing, which may tire them across the season. Everton's positives: impact from subs and patches of control late. Negatives: wastefulness in front of goal and slow first-half display. Leeds leave with momentum, Everton with questions. Premier League table after match day 1. Manchester City, 3 points, +4. Sunderland, 3 points, +3. Tottenham, 3 points, +3. Liverpool, 3 points, +2. Nottingham Forest, 3 points, +2. Arsenal, 3 points, +1. Leeds United, 3 points, +1. Brighton, 1.0. Fulham, 1.0. Aston Villa, 1.0. Chelsea, 1.0. Crystal Palace, 1.0. Newcastle, 1.0. Everton, 0 points, -1. Manchester United, 0 points, -1. Bournemouth, 0 points, -2. Brentford, 0 points, -2. Burnley, 0 points, -3. West Ham, 0 points, -3. Wolves, 0 points, -4. Who impressed you most on opening weekend? City's ruthless statement. Sunderland's stunning return. Arsenal's composure at Old Trafford, or Leeds' controversial but emotional win? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe to the Football Leagues for weekly predictions, results, and deep dive analysis. The race for the Premier League title has only just begun.